And I think this is a great example of that.
This is a really neat example. So the computer has an HDMI port on it. Certainly a lot of computers have HDMI ports. Certainly not all computers do though. And particularly in this kind of price range, often manufacturers just start leaving things out, things that people wouldn't notice, like they don't put an HDMI port in, or they don't put an Ethernet port in, or the webcam's not high definition, or those things are all here. So what we've done is we've plugged the computer into the television, and the nice thing is it means that now whatever's on your computer screen, you can do it on the big screen as well. So I'm showing you, we're taking Santa for a little ride there, as you can see. Or really the reason what I really wanted to show you guys over here is PowerPoint. This is kind of a fun place to show you. Let me make sure I'm in my slideshow, and I am going to start from the beginning. So remember, Microsoft Office comes along, right? So Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Publisher, and Microsoft PowerPoint is one of them. I just wanted you guys to see how beautiful the graphics are. Even when we're plugged into the larger computer, you can see for yourself, they're just absolutely lovely. You don't lose any sort of resolution. You don't lose any sort of yeah, there you go. Look at that. Look at the you know, when it morphs from one to another, it looks almost three-dimensional. Now think about it for a minute. It's the graphics chip on a $399 computer is driving that. It's pretty extraordinary to think about, right? You know, a couple of years ago, that would have been just a much more expensive proposition.
Yeah, I can tell you another interesting story about that solid state feature, which is why it performs so well. And I loved using this story because my husband's a software program analyst. He's working on traditionally kind of a regular desktop, laptop system. He went to his boss and he said, look, and he does really complicated software programming, okay? He said, I've got to have solid state. He's like, the things that I am doing are so complicated. This old laptop doesn't have the power or performance. If you switch me to a solid state system, and the boss readily agreed. He said, you're absolutely right, because you need to have that speed, you need that performance, because he's doing multiple tasks at the same time when he's running these software programs. And I just think that's a really relevant story to how great solid state is. My husband's asking to move to solid state because he knows he's gonna have a much better experience at work using a solid state system. That's what you're getting as well. This is that beautiful performance, and I love it too. Instead of going, okay, up in the morning, got my cup of coffee, let's get started on the computer, you go, okay, I'm turning it on, and now I've got to walk the dog, and by the time I come back, I'll actually be ready to do something. You see, boom, yeah, it came on instantly. That's part of the solid state story. By the way, I love the keyboard, it's so pretty. We also have a touch screen on there with clickies as well, but remember, you can touch the screen to make things happen. You don't have to use the touchpad if you don't want to. And to me, if you were just gonna buy a new tablet, why not just go ahead and get a laptop, because you can do so much more with it, but you get the convenience of the touch is, I think, the reason why I would like tablets so much. If you're gonna spend more on a tablet, why not just get a whole new computer that truly is a very powerful computer in this lightweight package. By the way, tell them about the battery, because it's so cool how fast it is.
So
this is one of my favorite features.
She loves it. No, and I totally get why. I mean, I have an HP, obviously, computer, and it's absolutely, actually the backlit keys I'm crazy about. It's all the little things. It's just the little things that really, having a touch screen and something called HP Fast Charge. The computer charges to 50% full in 45 minutes.
That's crazy.
So a 50% charge on this computer is gonna be about 4 or 5 hours. 4 or 5 hours worth of charge in 45 minutes. It's really cool.
Well, it's like my phone, it takes all night.
It's
I swear.
No,
my little
literally.
phone, it takes forever to charge. This up to 50% in 45 minutes.
Really
That's
fast
so cool.
charging technology. And the nice thing about that, well, there's a lot of nice things about it. You know, in the morning, if you wake up and you didn't charge your computer and you need to, by the time you've had a shower and had a cup of coffee, your computer's ready to go. Or very often, just before you hop on a plane, you know, you've got 20 minutes or you've got 30 minutes, or you're at the coffee shop, but everybody wants to plug at the same time. You can just get it charged really fast. And then it holds a charge, of course, for just a long time too. My computer is plugged into your television, so you guys are gonna see, in fact, you're seeing right now. I just wanna show you the webcam for a minute, and then just kinda also show you everything we have going on. So, I want to show you all this pretty picture. Our set designers do such a good job. We should utilize what a good job they do. So, you know, if you're not gonna maybe get to see all of your family, I'm gonna get to see a lot of mine over the holidays. I'm very much looking forward to going to Kentucky and seeing them, but a couple of my sisters won't be there. We'll all still see, in fact, one of my sisters is gonna be in Ecuador with her family. They're going to Ecuador for it. It's so cool, but we'll really miss her. and we'll still really get to see her because this, we'll do exactly kind of what I'm showing you here is we'll use the webcam to see our friends and family, to be with our loved ones. And it's something that you'll be able to do too. And I think it will be one of your favorite things, I genuinely do, about owning the computer, is that when you have a webcam like this, a high definition HP True Vision webcam, one of the best things HP does is their webcams. They just blow everybody else out of the water. The quality of the picture is so good. And I've just kind of been playing around here opening other things to show you is that even while we have that webcam up and running, even while we have the three-dimensional Santa over here up and running that I'm spinning and doing, here, I'll open that up so you guys can see it better, that I'm doing like live three-dimensional editing on. Have you seen anything take more than a second? Like it's all instant response.
It's so fast. If you actually blink, you miss something happening.
It goes quick, doesn't it?
And it's a great feeling to have that kind of speed because it's crazy. You'll like click on something and go, oh, it's there. It's like almost so fast you're not ready for it. And then you click on something else. So that means your whole computing experience is going to be substantially different than what you have currently. If you've never moved to solid state or even played with a solid state system, you absolutely want to get this home. Here's something else that I think is really comforting to know. Not only will you get it under the tree for free, we guarantee that, but you have until the end of January to play with this. Really walk it through its paces. If it's not everything we say and then some, quite frankly, you can send it back for a full refund at the end of January. We're still in our longest return policy period right now. The other thing I love is, please remember, we've never had this configuration. This is brand new. We double the member